salute you, and I respect you. I respect you, my Seminole ancestors, brother Osceola, and brother Wildcat, and brother John Horse, and my brother man, ancestor Abraham. Today I salute you, and I respect you. I recognize you, even though you are not here. Yeah, 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 yeah. My Shinaka, my sister, brethren of your brother, and the Almighty, is our real Father, Seminole ancestors. I love you. I love you. I remember you dedicate your life to protecting your children, to protecting the elderly, the woman, the men and women, and the elderly. Seminole ancestors. I salute you. I salute brother Abraham. Osceola, Wildcat. I salute you. Yeah. I salute you. I salute you. I salute you. Ancestors. Seminole ancestors, Seminole ancestors, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Whoa, yeah. Salute. I salute you. Seminole ancestors. Respect. Great respect.
Yes, indeed. The majority of all these large Bible organizations are nothing but demon agents. It doesn't make a difference whenever we are wrong, whether it be Israelite, Christianity, mega churches, fake organization, TD snakes. Has anybody ever swallowed down another man? So disgusting. Russia is still talking about the nuclear bomb blast. Pay attention, close attention to the worldwide situation. Fox 5, CNN, ABC News reporters are nothing but big fat liars, agents. They are hired and paid to broadcast big fat lies. Fake news reporters, rattlesnake news, the rattlesnake vampire bite. If you see an Israelite on the TV screen, know that he also have sold his soul to get on the TV screen. Just like TD Jakes, TD snakes, TD fakes. Has anybody ever swallowed another man? That's what he said. This is so discussion. The world is in a state of hot water. But now let's talk that talk. All honor and respect to my beautiful Seminole black, brown skin original so-called Native American Indian ancestors. SONFIYYAH acknowledge you forever. Even though you Osceola and Wildcat crazy horse is not here inside the flesh. I salute you also maroon Brazilian maroon warrior ancestors, the men and the woman. Yeah. Great appreciation to you Seminole ancestors for the love and the concern that you shared. You really cared about us. You showed me that you really cared about the elder ancestors, the woman ancestors, the little children past ancestors. When you once walked this earth in the state of Florida, the maroon, the gullahs, and the Brazil warriors. It was in the year of 1689 when many of our past ancestors, they ran away from the state of South Carolina, Georgia, and Alabama. From the demon plantation situation, the Exodus, refuge state of Florida. The beautiful Seminole ancestors, they received them into their community with brotherly love, with big warrior arms. The men, the women, and the children, and the elderly. Seminole strong warrior arms you are. Sisterly love, brotherly love, natural, ancient Joshua, Maccabee affection, strong connection. Seminole black, brown skin, original ancestors, falsely called Native American Indians. I, SONFIYYAH, will always remember you with deep love as long as I am living inside the flesh. Oh yes, bless. Sympathy, empathy, authenticity of Psalms 133. Yeah. You are the organic, official, original, Brother Abraham, Chief Osceola, Wildcat, John Horse. Preservation Operation, Bloodline, yes. They used to fight to protect the elderly from the enemy, the woman and the little children also as well, from the children of hell. Survival, yes, hardcore warriorship. They were not about any type of foolishness. Go and look at the video film called Black Indian American Story. Also go and read the book titled Fighting Cheyenne by George Bird Grinnell on page 70, which explains the Cheyenne, so-called Native American Indians and Pawnees. They were enemies, fighting against one another like dog, cat, rats, and bats. Please disregard the fake, phony, false images. This is part of the reason to our historical downfall. Always wanted to fight against another, yes, my brother. In the year of 1842, the Seminolean ancestors and other ancestors, they raid the plantation to rescue our other ancestors, Maroons. They live in separate communities next to the Seminolean ancestors. The Seminolean ancestors, they build homes to live in. They were carpenters and tradesmen. They raised the livestock. They were fishermen. They were excellent, skilled fighting warriors. They were farmers. They planted the vegetables, the cotton, they raised the stock, and they used their warrior fighting skills to protect the elderly, the women, and the little children. Chief Osceola and Wildcat and Abraham and John Horse, they were similar to Brother Judas Maccabees and his beautiful four brothers, who went by the name of Eleazar, Simeon, John, Jonathan. But Wildcat, you drink too much, which caused jeopardy, my brother, man, ancestor. In the year of 1837, Seminole, Florida, community, real deal, ancestors, bloodline, dedication, discipline, preservation, unity, bondship, togetherness, honor, respect, integrity, liberty, justice. But you have the evil, fake, snake, European, Creek, so-called Native American Indian, which they call them the five civilized nations. They were given this title because they were in Confederate alliance with the European soldiers. They joined our enemy soldiers to participate in hurting and enslaving our brown-skinned ancestors. They are the fake snake $5 Indians, so-called Native American Indians who migrated from the Bering Straits, Siberia, Turkey location during the Ice Age period. They were given falsehood documentation to falsely claim that they are the original, authentic, organic, original, indigenous people. This is a perpetuated big fat lie which they still uphold until this very day. Hey, when these counterfeit $5 Indians migrated from the Bering Straits into so-called America, they saw the brown-skinned faces of our ancestors living here many years before their arrival. Survival, their DNA, bloodline, genetics is of European, Asian. You Israelites don't know what you're talking about. The slave master enemy established them as the $5 Indian. You can see the deception images on the postcards and in their history books and in their early 1970 Western movies on the TV screen. The pits of hell, yes indeed. Only for those who can understand. Will this information serve any type of purpose? Bloodline, heritage, culture, customs is so very important. It teaches us how not to be a whole bunch of big fat dummies like mummies, just following everything that is wrong. Like a man walking down the street, wearing his deceased dead grandmother's dress and wearing his grandmama wig on his head and his auntie high heel stiletto shoes on his feet. All of our ancestors, like the Seminolean ancestors, did not come on what they call the American demon slave ships. Many of our other ancestors, they migrated on their own ships from the Middle East, yes, into Canada, Puerto Rico, Guatemala, Mexico, Belize, the Black Mayans, yes indeed, way before the 1415, 1600, way before the murderers, so-called pilgrim settlers were even born, and also Isabella, Hernan Cortez, Francisco Pizarro, and Custer Douglas, yes, yeah, yeah. Also go and check out the book titled Indian Black Heritage by William Lorenz Cass on page 39. It illustrates a picture of our so-called Native American Indian ancestors and so-called Negro ancestors living together in harmony, brotherly love together, dancing just like Psalms 133 proclaims. On page 41, it records how the Maroon settlement ancestors, they took the name as God knows me and none else. The Maroon ancient ancestors, they sung a song saying, preserve for generation. In Brazil villages, they sung this song saying, enemies are doomed, brother man rejoice. In 1728, Venezuela, one of our ancestors, so-called Native American Indian, his name was Juan Andre Sote. He had a shipping operation company. The Brazil Maroon Colony Republic was called Palmyra, northeast Brazil of the 1600 village. They had their own church, which had nothing to do with today's buffoonery, convoluted, polluted, clown show, mega church, Christianity, indoctrination. Yes, Brazil king ancestor name was Zumba, which means he's a king, ruler. Even though you're not here, my Seminolean ancestors today, we still salute you and bow down with honor and respect to our Seminolean ancestors and Brazilian Maroon warrior ancestors, the men and the women. The Seminolean ancestors, they would collect tax money to support their defense system. That was positive for their survival. In the year of 1587, the Roman demon Spaniard, they recruited anyone who was willing to destroy our ancestors. This was nothing but the same old evil, ancient, resurrected Psalms 83 verse 1 to 8, Protocol, Assembly, Alliance, Satan 666, the crucifixion. The enemy Portuguese, they destroyed Brazil, Palmyra community of our ancestors in the year of 1694. Our Seminolean ancestors and our Brazil Maroon warrior ancestors, their life had living purpose and important meaning. Not like today when many just stand on the street corner smoking demon rat poison cigarette sticks mixed up with embalming fluid ingredients. The brotherly love Seminolean ancestors would raid the plantation to rescue our ancestors from Satan bondage. Yes, evil, evil, evil Knievel. In the year of 1537, the majority of the insurrection of our ancestors living in Mexico united to revolt against the demon seed Spaniard Roman oppression. In 1523, the evil demon Hernan Cortez used divide and conquer. In 1685, our Maroon ancestors, they created their very own Liberty Society for 8 generations. Humility, loyalty, royalty, positivity, freedom fighters. The evil Spaniards, they record these facts inside their diary. Question of the day is why they never speak about the man named John Brown and his sons also. The European so-called Native American Indian is of East Asian genetics, DNA bloodline like those who call themselves the UITS of Alaska, not Nebraska. They paid them money to reinforce this great hoax, historical piss of hell, lying phenomena. The counterfeit bootleg protocol of Proverbs chapter 12 verse 20, Isaiah 57 verse 4, the seed of falsehood. It's about truth and not what they call the racism, Satanism. Yes indeed, Revelation 12 and 9. I want you to listen up very clear because the sounds you're about to hear may be devastating to your ear. I want you to go and Google white Native American Indian DNA is Asian. And they will tell you, yes, the native DNA is European Asian genetic ancestors who migrated, yes, from the Bering Straits. Go and Google white of native DNA is Asian, and they will tell you, yes, native DNA is European Asian genetics ancestors who migrated from across the Bering Straits from East Asia. Also recorded in the book titled Dirty Little Secrets by the author Claude Anderson, recorded on page 196 and 97, that during the 1700s, the European agents, so-called Native American Indians, who they also call the Five Civilized Nations, they also participated in capturing our ancestors for slavery. They also called them the Five Civilized Society, the European Asian counterfeit, so-called Native American Indians. They were also slave traders, slave owners of our dead ancestors. During the American Civil War, they also called them the Five Civilized Tribes, yes, and they fought with the Confederate military of Psalms 83 verse 5 to reinforce slavery on top of our ancestors. Yes, they also participated with the European, yes indeed. They also participated with the slave free labor of agriculture, domestic, yes, free labor work. The European Asian Bering Strait bloodlines DNA of European stock. The European Cherokee, European Choctaw, Chickasaw, yes, and the Creeks. They too also adopted the crude tactics of slavery, yes, from the European natives. They also were slave traders and slave owners of our past dead ancestors. They kept this inside the dark secret for many years. I call it the code of silence. But I must put deep, deep emphasis on this matter, that not all of our ancestors were slaves. Yes, indeed, this is a demon lie. Many of our ancestors, they migrated to Britain, Denmark, Germany, who were rulers as kings in the 16 and 1700, etc. So let's be very clear, you hear? Also for truth and power pertaining to this commentary report. There was also a black, brown-skinned devil, demon, negro, evil devil who went by the name of Dern Ford. He also owned a plantation in the state of Louisiana and had many of our ancestors also working on his slave plantation as well. Now today we can see in today's commentary poetry how there are much more people who are guilty and filthy as well. Some of them look just like you and me, and many of them don't look like you and me. The $5 Indian man is guilty and filthy. Yes, it's about the truth. Know the truth, and the truth shall set you free, B. These wicked, evil black devils, they also call them the free, wealthy Negroes who consider themselves to be European. They showed no sympathy or empathy as well. Just like the devil's son who goes by the name of Brandon Johnson, the governor of Chicago today. South Chicago is suffering just like the 12th to the 19th century, the evil African Hamitic demon chief. Just like the evil New Orleans demon devils, mulattoes as well. They called themselves the conservatives. They too also joined with the Confederate Alliance of Psalms 83 verse 5 in the South as well, to preserve slavery on our past dead ancestors. The big fat lady have sung. The cat is out the bag. The gig is up. The Confederate mulattoes, Asian, European DNA, bearing straight ice age. The immortality, Most High Creator is watching everything. The big fat lady have sung. The cat is out the bag. The gig is up. Confederate mulattoes, Asian, European DNA, bearing straight ice age. Yes indeed. The big fat lady have sung. The big fat lady have sung. The gig is up. I salute you, Seminole ancestors. The big fat lady have sung. The big fat lady have sung. The gig is up. The big fat lady have sung. I salute you, my ancestors, Seminole, yes, Maroon warriors, yes, Basilio, yes indeed. Also our past Seminole ancestors, they used to respect and honor the Most High Creator, who you call God today. Also the one you call God is not dealing with any of these religions of today. President Ronald Reagan said in the 1980s that the answers to man's problem can be found inside the Bible scriptures, which many have chosen to demonize. They are nothing but fools for now. President Abraham said the scriptures is a gift from the one we call God today. President Abraham Lincoln also said that the one you call God is always right, such as do not lie, do not steal, do not murder, do not kill or commit adultery. Exodus chapter 20 verse 13. Exodus chapter 23 verse 2. Do not follow evil people. Leviticus chapter 25:17. Do not oppress one another, but rather, yes, honor and respect the great immortality, Most High Creator, and your brethren and your sister. Also the well-respected scientist named Isaac Nation of Days. Also the well-respected scientist named Isaac Newton also said that we account the scriptures of the Most High Creator to be of authentic seed than any profane history whatsoever, just like the $5 Indian lies and much more. Napoleon Bonaparte, the French general born August 15, 1769, said that today's history is a set of lies that have been agreed upon. Also, President Thomas Jefferson stated while he once lived on this earth that he trembled for his country when he reflected that the Most High is just and that the one we call God today, justice, cannot sleep forever. I didn't say this. President Thomas Jefferson said this while he was living on this same earth that we walk on here today. I salute you, my Seminole ancestors. I salute you, my Seminole ancestors. I salute you, my Seminole ancestors. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Ye shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. Set you free. Set you free. Set you free. Free, free, free. Set you free. Yes, indeed. Also, let it be known that our past so-called Native American, Indian, Iroquois, brown-skinned, Iroquois ancestors also used to quote and recite the same Our Father prayer that's recorded in the book of Matthew, chapter 6, verse 9 to verse 15, way before the invasion and the monstrosity atrocities. The big fat lady have sung a wonga. The gig is up. You shall know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. The big fat lady have sung. The gig is up. You shall know the truth, the truth shall set you free. 2 Ezra chapter 4 verse 30. Did you see how the El Salvadorian president named Nayib Berkeley, he put the big fat judo smack on these evil MS-12 gangs in El Salvador, and the Tren Agra gang as well, and the Barrio 18 gang as well, who once terrorized the country of El Salvador for 20 years with rape and murder? Mr. Gustavo Villa Toro, the El Salvadorian president, right-hand man of public security justice, he said for 20 years these gangs have preyed on the people. He said they are fighting against a criminal organization, and now the children can play in the streets once again. Many of their relative lives were taken away with murder, kidnap, rape, violent gangs. The El Salvadorian population was living inside terror. The El Salvadorian president seems to care about the poor people in this country, just like our past Seminolean ancestors of Florida. And do not forget to take care of your health. And do not be a Frankenstein colon cancer food guinea pig. The El Salvadorian president has demonstrated how to put the smack down on these evil gang murderers who once terrorized the poor people in El Salvador. So open up your eyeballs and don't be a fool forever. The evil plan is everywhere. Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. Like our matter, our situation, our matter, our race, our bloodline. 2 Ezra chapter 4 verse 30. Did you see how the El Salvadorian president named Nayib Berkeley, he put the big fat judo smack on these evil MS-12 gangs in El Salvador, and the Tren Agra gang as well, and the Barrio 18 gang as well, who once terrorized the country of El Salvador for 20 years with rape and murder? Mr. Gustavo Villa Toro, the El Salvadorian president, right-hand man of public security justice, he said for 20 years these gangs have preyed on the people. He said they are fighting against a criminal organization, and now the children can play in the streets once again. Many of their relative lives were taken away with murder, kidnap, rape, violent gangs. The El Salvadorian population was living inside terror. The El Salvadorian president seems to care about the poor people in this country, just like our past Seminolean ancestors of Florida. And do not forget to take care of your health. And do not be a Frankenstein colon cancer food guinea pig. The El Salvadorian president has demonstrated how to put the smack down on these evil gang murderers who once terrorized the poor people in El Salvador. So open up your eyeballs and don't be a fool forever. The evil plan is everywhere. Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? Do you comprehend? This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. This is just one example pertaining to many different situations and many different matters. Like our matter, our situation, our matter, our race, our bloodline.